My name is Dumidu and I'm from Sri Lanka, and I'm here because Rex invited me to be part of this initiative. So I'm gone through a lot of sessions, and I'm very proud to say that I'm glad to be here and to listen to wonderful stories of human beings who have actually taken the choice to find happiness by looking at the smiles of the others and by giving, and also to hear the stories of people who are broken but decided to be unbroken, and contribute to people like who have gone through the same journey. If you look at Sri Lanka, my story starts where Sri Lanka is a country who went through a lot of trouble over the period. If you look at my childhood, we never used to travel together most of the time, because the family members will take different modes of transportation, mainly because there's the civil war going on, there's a bomb blast every day, and so the whole idea was at least one will survive. And due to the civil war, we lost about 150,000 people during the process, and also it was followed by a tsunami where we lost about 38,000 people. Sri Lanka has only people what Mumbai has, very close to what the number Mumbai has. So that's the amount of people were lost. So my main aim so if you look at entire Sri Lankans has this thing of making sure we were under adversities all throughout for a long period of time. So they really strive to prove the world that Sri Lanka is worthy. So in that course, when I wanted to do something, I actually looked at what other countries have done those days when they were in struggle, what Japan has done when took after the Second World War, and what America has done in cooperation when they're going through trouble. So then when I came across a photocopied book on Six Sigma written by a person called Dr. Mikhail J. Harry, I was very inspired and I was passionate about what it was about. And so it was basically about problem solving tools, techniques which used by corporates in America. So I decided to pursue and start studying. But the challenge in that was, in Sri Lanka till you're 20 you go through your entire school education in your mother tongue, and of course everything you have to find in English, and there was no books available on that topic, there was no lecturers or where to learn. So the process that I went through was a struggle, and pure due to perseveration, going where the learning happens. So I started taking my journey to learn and also to give away as much as possible. I used to go to universities and colleges and wherever possible to go and teach what I've learned, and I've started giving back as much as I can. The more importantly, the whole aim was actually to bring the country, which is beaten by war for a long time, to bring the credit to the country which it deserves. So over the period of time, I've been featured in most of the foreign conferences in Japan, in Malaysia, Singapore, of course in Sri Lanka, in US, where this concept was originally started. So I used to be featured in the US SQ Lean Six Sigma conference for 4 consecutive times, and last year I was ranked as out of the top 3 best speakers. And so the whole effort of that is not for myself, but also to say to the world that Sri Lanka is capable in all means, and what they did great in the past, and that we also could do in our small island. And also you remember I mentioned about photocopied book, which is about the founder of Six Sigma. So he got to know about my strength and my efforts over the years. So he gave me a medal to honor it. And not only that, today I manage his company for Asia. So for all the countries in Asia, I do promote the original program over here. So my journey is all about being a Sri Lankan, going through adversities and finding something that I can contribute and which I am passionate about. And I always believe dreams are too long and life is too short. We have seen that all over our childhood, and the delta is your perseverance, willingness to learn, and attitude, and of course a little bit of luck. And with that, so if you have both that, all of that, you should keep believing in yourself. And I think that's what I saw in most of the people's stories as well today. And I would like to commend the organizers, Rex, for what they're doing, because they don't get a forum for most of the people. And I would like to wish all the best for Rex and for their future initiatives. I don't do it for media. I just do it for my self-satisfaction, and I believe it's my self-obligation to make my country back in the map in the world. So if you look at in Sri Lanka, I don't think anyone really cares. But it's your own thing that you do as an individual to make your country proud. You find an avenue. There are cricketers, if you look at in Sri Lanka, you find them coming out their heart out, and even defeating a country like India. So we have only 0.1% of population, if you compare, if I'm not mistaken, from what India has. But we used to produce players who are really, the whole thing is, I don't think some are average players, but they really want to do better. If you look at Sukumar Sangakkara, has never played formal cricket till 21. Even Malinga for that matter. So when they get the opportunity, they really want to prove something to the world, that the country that they live in, they want to put it back in the map, because our country was forgotten. Every time, if you, even in internet those days when we used to search for Sri Lanka, what you see is pictures of whole utter destruction. Yeah, I think I didn't know anything about it when I actually got into it. I was wondering why I was invited. So what I can tell you is that the whole experience I went through, I believe there are a lot of individuals who got the chance to speak, and it's very important to voice out your opinion, because that helps people who's in that journey of helping out others, enjoying the smiles of the others. It encourages when there's another one like me out there. So I think that this is a good forum to motivate each others, and also advance whatever they are doing, and also maybe build networks and support each other in what they do. And I think it's a good initiative. I hope the whole purpose of the initiative is pure, and it will stay that way. And I would like to wish you all the very best.